We are on to the next part. We ended off with this being finished. We put the buttons on, all the soldering is done and it's looking nice. But now what I need to do, if I can find it, because I think I lost it, is finish this board and everything it needs with this little attachment. And then put it on and start actually assembling it. That's the goal in this part, just main assembly. That's what we're gonna call it, main assembly. So stay tuned, and yeah, I won't show any more soldering because that's all part one was. We're just gonna go ahead to the other part that you wanna see. So, as you see, I finished all the solders for this. They're just balls, 1 through 16. Wasn't too bad. So I'm going to attach it to here, and then we're gonna start assembling. So I crossed off, what we've done. Next, we're going to bend this about 30 degrees. I'm gonna eyeball it, and then attach it, and then cut out these numbers. I guess it's time to continue. Already soldered all of this, so I think I'm done with soldering, which is nice, finally. And as you remember, this is how we're looking on the board. So we're gonna move this out of the way and move it back, and then bend. This is very crucial. Okay, it didn't bend. A little more? Okay. Whatever you say. That's about 30. Actually, that's like 20. Okay, that's good. We install it on here, like so. Bam! Are we cooking or what? Is it looking like a calculator or what? My favorite part, cutting. They're not doing a very good job of explaining, but I think I'm piecing together some context clues. And what I mean by not doing a good job of explaining, I'm gonna put this on the screen. I'm gonna take a picture and put it. But basically, they don't really say when to install the blue caps, if I'm not mistaken, versus the clear ones. And so I'm assuming the blue ones go on first and then the clear ones over. That could be incorrect. But that is what it's looking like. And then this over like that. Yeah, so that is what we're gonna be doing. They didn't really explain it, but we have context clues and we can use our brain. I think it's very important to use your brain if you're not given all the clues, because sometimes it's really easy to come to the conclusion that you need. So, what we're rocking with. Right, I think it's really coming together. I mean, starting to actually look like a calculator. Got all the buttons. They all make noise and click. So that's a good sign. And on to the next part. So, as I said in the clip before, it was really foreign using scissors. It almost felt dystopian. That might be the wrong word to use, but like essentially it felt really strange because I hadn't used scissors in such a long time, at least that much. And you know, maybe it's one of those things where it just kind of gets phased out from your life. Like you don't have to, but I don't know. You spend so long doing it that it's kind of weird that you don't have to anymore. But in this section, I'm basically just organizing all of the symbols in the order that they're gonna go so that it's easier for me to just put them on the calculator and I don't have to keep on going back to the other sheet as a reference because that's just annoying and tedious. But because this is also tedious, let's go ahead and speed it up a little. I'm not going to record this part because it's hard to hold the phone and screw something, but we are going to put the short screws to mount this to here, and then we're going to put the top on, turn it around, and then screw it in the back. All y'all ready? All right, 3, 2. All right, so I really need to set up like a default location where I can, start putting my camera. But through a lot of annoying trial and error, I was finally able to finish the calculator. This is the back side. This is the front side. And it's not even fully properly done because you see, this is still open. So I was using the wrong screws, and I was using them at the wrong time and in the wrong spots. I almost gave up, but I thought if I post this video incomplete, and it's incomplete because I gave up, what am I telling people who are also trying to aspire to do the same thing I'm doing? So I just went ahead and finished it, and here we go. I know you have calculators on your phone and stuff, but it does feel good to create this essentially from scratch. It'd be even cooler if I created the whole PCB board from scratch, or just use like a breadboard to do the same logic. But that's for later. I'll get there one day. But all that to say, we have a working calculator on button. So if I wanted to say, like, I don't know. Wait a minute. So I just lied to you all. I thought it worked, and it did yesterday when I tested it out, but I guess somehow this little square root symbol button is stuck, and then yeah, I think the 4 is also stuck. And I'm assuming since it's a simpler device and a simpler kind of flow of logic, since the button is being held down, it's probably interrupting the PCB's ability to process anything else. So I didn't finish it, but I actually tried and I gave it an effort to the best of my ability. So maybe next time.